Welcome, everyone. Noah here on the Dynamics Weekly newsletter and podcast. This is a special series of podcasts about Dynamic Communities Community Summit, which is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. Here it is, going towards the end of July, so summertime is well underway, and October will be here in no time at all. So if you have not had a chance to register for Summit, and if you're thinking about going to Summit, check out the website, SummitNA.com. There are hundreds of sessions that are being offered down here at Summit, and presenters are coming in from all over the world to share with you their knowledge, their experience about these products, and how they've used them with their own companies and at their clients as well. And there's also a separate registration on that same website. So in addition to Summit, there's also registration for Academy classes. So if you are looking for some training classes, Academy has classes offered the week before Summit, the weekend before Summit, and there's a few after Summit as well. So keep in mind, 2 registrations for Summit right there on that same website for Summit and the Academy classes. We'll be talking with Academy class and session presenters leading up to the conference. And today on, I believe, our 40th interview, we've got Dave Feenstra with us. Dave, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, Noah. How are you?
I am doing fine. We just chatted a little bit before we started this recording, but in Pensacola, I've dodged a hurricane. It is sunny and hot out here, 95 degrees today.
Well,
where are you
I'm up
calling
in
from?
I'm up in Lansing, Michigan, so we don't quite have the heat you have. Later this week, I believe we're going to be up in the 90s, but today we're upper 70s. The humidity is down, skies are blue, and so nice weather up here today.
Well, I'm sure we'll still have plenty of hot weather for you in October when you come down to Orlando for Summit. So it'll be waiting for you. But luckily, all that is in a great resort, all with huge atriums under glass, well air conditioned. You've been there before, I believe.
Yes, I've been to Summit for, well, I don't know how many of the past few years, but yeah, it's been at the Gaylord there before. Boy, that's a beautiful resort.
It is. This is I believe, the 3rd time they've had it there. I love going there. Plenty of places to have sessions in the convention hall in the building behind the hotel. The front part of the hotel has got all the waterways, the bridges, even even alligators in that front part. So
Yeah, you got to
you
be
been to
careful not
gators
to get
yet?
lost in that place.
Yeah.
So,
So Dave, you are with Data Forward Business Solutions. So
yeah,
is that your company?
that is my company. I started Data Forward Business Solutions about 4 years ago.
All right, good deal there. So 4 years Data Forward going strong for you. But you've
Yeah,
been
doing well. I kind of went out on my own. I've actually been in the GP channel for almost 25 years now, and I spent most of that time with another partner, and then went off on my own. And I'm doing a lot of GP support, and really jumped both feet into the Business Central world as well.
awesome. So Business Central, hot topic, and GP, even though Microsoft has set some deadlines for that in the future, there'll be people using GP for a decade from now.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. I still have people that are implementing new pieces of GP and some third parties. So it's been a good product. A lot of us longtime GP consultants are, kind of sad to see it go, but Business Central's a great product as well. And the more I work with it, the more I appreciate it.
yep. And so just GP and Business Central, no F&O for you?
I don't do anything with F&O. I do GP, Business Central, Power BI, and then I've also have kind of a light development background as well. So I've written some add-ins for GP before, but trying to figure that side of the world out on Business Central as well.
Okay. And you are going to be a busy guy down at Summit. I see 3 sessions listed for you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you are, at least you don't have like a lot back to back. So you got to spread them out a little bit.
Yep.
How about we start with that first one on the list here for Monday? So it's the title of it, Solve Your Reporting Needs with SQL Reporting Services.
Yeah, so that's a session that I've done at past summits and conferences before, and it always gets a good reception. And it's just looking at how to use SQL reporting services with Dynamics GP in particular, and how it's embedded in all parts of GP. And I'm just surprised how many people, even to this day, are not fully leveraging all of the capabilities that it has. And for those who aren't familiar with SQL reporting services, it is kind of the granddaddy of Power BI. So, that's a lot of the paginated reports and everything for Power BI all originated with SQL reporting services. So, it's still a very powerful tool.
And you are presenting this one solo, so nobody's in there with you.
Nope, that was just me. And
And
I did that session a few years ago, and I did a repeat of it the last day of the last session, and I just told everybody I have nowhere to be until the next morning, and we stayed an extra hour and just worked through custom questions and reports that people had, and that was a lot of fun.
it's awesome to keep their attention and keep them in the room and keeping the conversation going. So great job there. You'll probably do it again this year.
Well, hopefully. This one I probably have a session come in that same room right after, but I'm always available for questions and emails. So
Yep. So this is the first one you've got that week of Summit. It's Monday afternoon at 1:30. It is a hour and 15 minutes as a breakout session. You've got tagged for ability level 201,
yep,
intermediate and up.
yep. Yeah,
Business
we're
intelligence
gonna
and
be actually
reporting.
looking at developing a report, and so that's why it's kind of tagged intermediate. We're gonna be writing a little bit of SQL code in there, and doing a little bit of report formatting. So it'll be a lot of fun.
So when you do the session for this one, you'll be in the room, in the application, building stuff almost from scratch.
Yep, I have a set of slides that I run through just to kind of introduce everything, and then also it gives people a takeaway, so they can go back and refer to it later. But then once we get through the slides, we're going to be in the product and building some reports.
Okay. I don't have too much information on the next session you've got. It is on Tuesday. It's a morning session, 9:45 that morning. The title, Dynamics GP, Ask Us Anything for the system.
Yes,
So
this
not a lot
one.
of, yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So
So not a lot in the description, but this is Ask Us Anything. You have a panel up there.
yes, we're going to have a panel of a few people just talking about anything system related, SQL configurations, anything to really kind of keep GP going. The last few times that we've run this session, a lot of the questions have geared around getting data out for, conversion to Business Central or to other products. And but this is just asking anything as far as security, um, SQL maintenance, performance, efficiency, anything in that area.
Okay. So most of the interviews I've done so far have been people presenting breakout sessions or deep dive sessions or classes. This one, the type for this one, in case everybody's going through this on the website, the type is listed as a panel roundtable. So
Yeah.
just for them to keep that in mind there. Any
And
idea who's going to be on that panel with you?
I'm not sure. I believe like David Laster might be on that one. And I have a few other people who I've asked to be on the panel yet, but I have not gotten any commitments on it yet. I believe I'm also running a reporting ask us anything, but Don't see that one on my agenda, but it's the same basic thing, just a panel and a round table. And one of the things, if you're going through the agenda for Summit, you'll see a number of the Ask Us Anythings. There's got system, there's reporting, I think there's a sales order, purchase order. Anybody who's going through and sees those, and you have a question on it, email one of the presenters. It's always nice to have some initial questions before the sessions to kind of start discussion topics. So that applies to all of
Uh,
them.
and you mentioned email, but I haven't seen emails listed on the SummitNA website yet.
They are not.
So I don't know that they're listed. I don't even know if they're going to be listed on the mobile app yet. I haven't seen that yet either.
I haven't seen that yet either. So interesting. All right. Well, when those become available, I guess forward your questions on. Or, with most of the presenters that are on there, they're probably easy to find on LinkedIn as well. So
You know,
ping them there.
mentioning mentioning LinkedIn, I have this year started using LinkedIn, maybe even more than email. So, as far as messaging.
Yeah, LinkedIn is it's a great tool, and that's how I actually keep in contact with quite a few people. So
Yeah, I started a profile with LinkedIn probably back in 2004, but I never really used it heavily until this past year or so. But I
wow,
think it's
all right.
really, yeah. So I'm changing my ways.
So there you go. So uh,
You've got one more session on Wednesday, decoding RDLC report layouts and Business Central.
yes, so that was a new session that I had put together for one of the other conferences earlier this year, and it was very well received. So what we're looking at there is anybody on the Business Central side who's doing any kind of customer facing reporting, as far as the checks, the statements, invoices, purchase orders, anything like that. You have the option to use either a Word formatted report or the RDLC report. And RDLC is also the same language that SQL Reporting Services uses. So that was kind of a natural transition for me going from the GP to the BC world.
Hmm.
And so this session is just kind of taking a deep dive and looking at a lot of the customizations and modifications that you can make in those reports to really tailor them to your client's needs that in ways that aren't always available through the Word reports. So it was a good session. I had a good turnout for it, and I got a lot of good feedback on it. So I've revised some of my examples, and I think it'll be a good session. So
And Dave, what does RDLC stand for?
uh,
Oh, okay.
well, hold on here just a second.
I,
It's
yeah, I can cut this part out if we need to as well.
no, that's yeah, it's report definition language client side. I knew the
Okay.
RDL, but I always forget what the C is. Report definition language client side. And so it's a little bit more of a technical layout. I mean, when you're doing Word reports, obviously you're using Microsoft Word, you're dragging fields around. You have a list of fields that are available, so you can just drop those on the reports. Whereas with the RDLC versions of the reports, you're still dropping fields on, but you are able to also control the format of those fields and everything through a little bit of light coding that's in there. You can control grouping levels. You can change the colors of your rows. All kinds of fun stuff. So at least I think it's fun.
Okay.
So
Oh, it is awesome. So, Dave, we mentioned your um, LinkedIn profile for contact people contacting you. You said email's fine, but what is your email for everybody now?
you can email me at dave.feenstra@dataforwardsolutions.com. All one word.
All right, we'll put that in the comments and bio as well.
Okay.
And as Data 4, are you going to have a booth in the expo hall this year?
I am not going to have a booth. I figure I can walk around and advertise myself.
Okay.
So,
Well, awesome there. I tell you, I started doing these podcasts this year, more of a hobby than anything else. And I've kind of networked more with people doing these podcasts than looking back over all the years of booth duty. So
oh, this is a great
it's
idea. I appreciate you reaching out and asking me to do this with you. I know you and I have worked together on the reporting panels at conferences in the past. So,
yep.
no, I appreciate it. I thought this is a great idea.
And if you get the other panel for reporting, yep, I'd love to be that again this year.
Well, you're my first call.
Awesome. Thank you.
So,
Well, Dave, you got 3 sessions there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday, solve your reporting needs with SQL reporting services. Tuesday morning, you get that panel roundtable Dynamics GP Ask Us Anything system. And that Wednesday when we just talked about decoding RDLC report layouts in Business Central. So a lot of stuff going on there for you. You may have a reporting panel. And between now and October, who knows what else you'll add to that list.
well, it could be. I know I'll be at the help desk there a few times. So, Summit's always a great conference to be able to connect with end users and other partners, and it's just a good environment, great environment. Dynamic Communities does a good job with it.
And hey, you mentioned the help desk. Do you know how many? I mean, there's a help desk, or at least hours for help desk for all the different platforms.
Yeah.
Like GP's got one, uh, Power Platform's got one, but are they all just different hours at the same location?
No, each when the way Summit is laid out, there's different products are kind of focused in different areas of the conference center. And so there are help desk booths for all the different products. There'll be a GP one, a BC, and like you mentioned, there's a Power Platform. I believe there's an F&O and probably a Power BI, unless that one's also in with Power Platform. But yeah, I don't know what all of the hours are for all of them, but the agenda generally shows when help desk is open and whatnot. And we're still getting time slots signed up. So I can't tell you exactly what time slot I'm going to be on just yet.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, so I think I just got the email last week to sign up for some slots. And so I got to work those in with my sessions at the moment.
Looks like there are 6 of those BC, CE co-pilots. Got one
Oh, wow.
F&O, GP, and Power Platform.
Yeah, Copilot. I guess I'm not surprised that Copilot has its own. It'll probably answer its own questions. So,
That would be awesome, huh? I just started this year working more with Copilot. I built my own agent just a few weeks back. It did not do very much for me, but but at least I got my hands wet a little bit with it.
well, there you go.
Uh,
At least you got into it. I know
yep,
in past years there's been a very heavy emphasis on all things Copilot. So,
yep. Well, hey, Dave, I am very appreciative of you joining me today. It's been a lot of great points you brought for the interview here. So, and for everybody who listens to the podcast here, if you haven't met Dave, down at Summit, look him up, sit in on a session, one of those at least. If you can't make the sessions, try to meet him at in the hall somewhere. It's always great to meet people and associate an actual person with an email address or a LinkedIn profile. So networking is a huge part of these conferences, that and the educational piece.
well said. Well,
All right, Dave. Thank you so much for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you again down in Orlando, and hopefully we'll all have a great summer, no hurricanes, and catch a little Disney while we're down there.
there you go. Perfect.